Hi everyone, it's Saul Moraney from Johannesburg, South Africa, and today I'm very happy to have a good friend of mine on the phone and on the call. That's Dan Ashford. Dan's come out with a brand new product today. It's called Urgent Arbitrage Cash. So Dan, thanks so much for coming to talk to me. I really appreciate it, my man.
Great seeing you again. Saul, how are you? It's brilliant.
I'm doing well, thank you. It's so good to connect on Hangouts and to talk to you, especially on the day of your launch. And I won't keep you long. I know that you're very busy today. And, just to fill people in, I think I noticed you about 4 or 5 months ago, and I saw that there's this guy, Dan, he's coming through the ranks, and you've been very consistent. Then I met you in Liverpool. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, who you are, and how you got into internet marketing, please?
Yeah, sure, Saul. I've been working for 20 years as an account director for a telecoms company. It's probably one of the biggest regrets in my life, the fact that I have been an employee for such a long time. But anyway, during the course of the last 3 years, I've been building my own business at night. So my story is that I used to come home from work, sleep for an hour or two, say hi to the kids, go to bed, wake up at midnight, and then work out basically through the night for 6-7 hours, and then go back to work. And this is how I started my e-commerce physical product business. So I was doing that, and when I started out, I didn't have a lot of free cash flow. So what I did was use arbitrage to get me going, which was fast money. It needed no capital outlay. All I did was basically source a product from one website and then sell it on the other. And as I was getting more and more money together, that's when I started to get onto the next level of my business, which is importation and doing Amazon FBA and such like. And now we've grown a very, very large business. We've got it's selling in the region of $1.5 million. So, that's kind of my background. In terms of internet marketing, I've been doing that for about a year. I was it started off with Amazon. I was teaching people to do what I was taught to do myself. So I was teaching people how to make money with Amazon, how to make money online, which you had to start, And as I was building the list, I was getting more involved parts of the internet marketing universe, like, CPA and the like. So this is really how we started in internet marketing.
Wow, so that's great. So, I met you in Liverpool, and I'm very impressed by how well you are doing. You were building your business at night, and as you said, having that job and coming home and then resting and coming back to work. And you've caught that focus, and you've caught my attention, and it's great to see that you've been doing so well. And you've joined up with Art Flair, who's another good, amazing guy. And so in Urgent Arbitrage Cash, just tell us, for anyone that invests in your product today, what are they going to be taught in the product?
So what they're going to be taught, it's a product a couple of months ago, which was called Easy Arbitrage Profits. Now, this was about buying on eBay or Amazon, and right? So that's the kind of classic arbitrage. What we did with this product is we went a step beyond. We didn't just want to do eBay and Amazon. We've come up with some really ninja marketplaces that just weren't on the mainstream sort of people, and we've come up with a much more lucrative and much easier way of making money with our physical products. So this is what this launch is about.
Wow. So this launch, I've been through your product. I asked you for the review, and thank you for sending it to me. As you guys all know, that I'm in a great position that I get a lot of the review copies because I like to promote products to my growing list, but it's important that I first go through the product. So I've been through your product, and as you say, it's not there's been a lot of arbitrage, and for anyone that's watching, arbitrage literally, as Dan will explain to you, but there's an arbitrage, there's a price difference, almost like with the stock exchange. So you could buy on Amazon, as you say, and then sell on another website, or you could get work done on Fiverr and then charge more somewhere else. But this Urgent Arbitrage Cash, you're not just showing that same model that's been shown over and over. You find different loopholes and different marketplaces, as you say, and just different places where people congregate online now, where you can have this arbitrage where you can be profiting from these transactions. Just to give us an example, I mean, for anyone that's watching this, Dan, what would be an example of one of the strategies that you show that you could share with us today?
Oh, look, the profit margins in this are massive. So, for example, there's a website where you can buy bespoke earrings for $5 to $10, and you can sell it $70 on another website. Or there's some of the other products are things like family trees, genealogy, which is a very, very large niche. So I show people how to buy genealogy documents for, again, between $5 and $10, and then add a simple component $80, so that sort of thing, basically buying from one sort of marketplace and then selling it on the other. There's quite a few examples in the guide, and if you go into the video sort of over the shoulder course as well, which is the upsell, that shows you a lot more strategies, and that actually show you to see exactly what I do on screen with myself, so that we can literally sort of buy and then sell on the other. I show you, obviously the ebook shows you that as well, but there's a different sort of element where we really go sort of ninja in some of the more advanced models.
That's great. So guys, there's different products that come out online, and there's different ways of making money. As Dan was saying, it's important to grow a list. Then it's important to just find your niche, because it could be arbitrage, which you're going to discover something new here. It could be list building, it could be email marketing, it could be a whole lot of different things. But really, Dan, I mean, I like your approach. You're giving us something very fresh. It's definitely, when I reviewed it, I could tell it's nothing rehashed. I've never seen this before, and I never thought of quite a few of the strategies that you've shared, and it's really something new. And it's a great product. I mean, it's going to be selling today at around $7. I can see it's around $7, and then there's a upsell of some in-depth videos, and there's there are different options that one can get. But for someone that buys your product today, invest at $7, they're going to learn how to do this arbitrage that you've done in the real world stuff, how you've grown your business. How long would you say it will take someone to go through the PDF, that front end, and then to be able to start implementing it?
So the PDF is 39 pages. That's there's some diagrams and screenshots. I can assimilate that information, and then excuse me, what they need to do is they need to put it in action. They need to steps. They need to register in the marketplaces, and they need to start exactly as they're shown. So taking that whole thing will literally from buying the guide until they start making money, say 2 hours max. They should start seeing some money in their bank within 2 hours. And what's beautiful about arbitrage is the fact that you don't need to have a list, because a list is a great business model, but it does take a long time, to build a sizable list. They don't need to have a website. They don't need to do any selling. They don't need to invest. So that's the beauty of actually positioning yourself where there is a lot of free traffic. Put the offer, the right offer, where there is a lot of free traffic. You meet the one with the other, and that's the way to make money. And this is what we teach them how to do.
Very nice. Well, guys, listen, I mean, Dan's got a little bit of a bad line there, but I think we got everything that he was saying today, and it is something different. It is arbitrage. There's just, as you know, I mean, we all have, all over the world, we've all got the internet, and we're on our phones, and people are online, millions and millions of people. And what Dan's showing you to do exactly what he's saying, is to get that product put in front of the right people. People are looking for special deals, and they're looking for products to buy every minute of every day. And if you can do that arbitrage and have that price different, you're going to be profiting. And what I like about Dan, as I say, I've met Dan, guys, in person. I've met Dan in person in Liverpool, and I know he's built a real life, very successful business. I mean, he's a real guy, which is amazing to see. I mean, you've been through the struggles, but I think the big difference between you, Dan, and a lot of people, including myself, is that sometimes people come home from work and they want to grow this internet business, and then they start getting lost in their inbox and going to all these different offers and trying out different techniques and dabbling and never really finishing off with one thing. And guys, it comes down to implementation. I mean, Dan, just to tell you a quick story, for anyone that's listening to this, I'll share just something quickly, is that I spent this week, there's a wonderful chap called Lee Murray. I'm sure you know of him. He's got amazing writings, and I'm trying to implement his strategies. And in the last 3 days, I probably spent about 13 or 14 hours going through his products. And it's the same thing with your product, Dan. I have been through it. I've never done arbitrage before, but I see it's very interesting. Guys, I'm going to also try this and come back with my results. So, Dan, I wish you all the best of luck on your launch. It's something fresh and it's something new. It gets my highest recommendation. Guys, who's ever on my list or seen this video, I'm going to be offering a whole lot of bonuses, so you'll see the link below. Dan, I wish you all the best of luck. And I know that you've got to get back to your launch. If there's just one bit of information you can leave us with, anyone that's watching this interview, and they've also want to make a success of their life, and they also want to succeed as you have, but they a little bit stuck at the moment because they've got a lot of products that they maybe even haven't looked at, that they've invested in. Give us one bit of advice for the weekend that we can turn everything around next week with.
Right. Your first $100 is critical. Million. Just make that first $100 and the million will come. I guarantee it.
Great. So that first, I love that. I love that. Your first $100 is critical, and that's what you focus on, and then the rest will come. And tell us something about staying focused. Tell us how important it is to perfect one system like you have before you try become a general practitioner of internet marketing.
I just generally think that people need to have a strong enough why, and they will find the how. You know, they need to have a very strong desire. It's either, you know, they've been in debt or they've got a family to feed. You know, that really focuses the mind, you know, and that's what really I had to deliver for my family. And this is why I was focusing on one system, you know, which was in my case was a physical products.
Wonderful. Well, Dan, as I say, congratulations. I mean, for me, I was in a situation, I sold investments and insurance for like the biggest insurance company in South Africa for over 12 years. And in December last year, I closed my contract with them because I want to do this full time. And exactly what you're saying is that when it's a why, and when you make up your mind and you man up or you woman up, you know, you'll do well. And guys, for anyone that's watching this for about $7, $8, it's on an early bird. The early bird's just finished, but it's gone up now. It's about $7. It's going to be creeping up slowly. There are a few upsells. This gets my highest recommendation. Pick it up. And Dan, best of luck to you, sir. And we'll speak to you very soon. I hope again soon.
Take care, soul. Peace.
Cheers, man. Bye.